Do you have any sort of general advice for sort of mooting competitions, or any general advice for advocacy?
I think perhaps the main piece of advice I'd probably give is to master the material. Really, if it can be tricky, of course, when you've got all this material and all these documents, but that's kind of the job, really.
Mm.
And we are landed with lots of pieces of paper, lots of information, quite last minute a lot of the time, and you have to be able to absorb it as best you can. And the best way that you can develop that kind of short-term memory is just by keep doing it. Really, keep doing it. That will then help you when you it will then help you come across more authoritative in the way you're speaking, because you've got the material in your head. There is that saying, there's that saying quite often when people say fake it, or just put on, fake the confidence, or put on the act. But I think nothing really beats actually knowing what you're talking about. So if you can master the material as best you can, it's not easy, especially when you're first doing your first few moots. And then of course it will also help you with your judicial interventions, because once you've got all the material in your head and you can think quite reflexively about things, you'll give better answers to questions, and that always comes across well.
Yeah, definitely great answer there, and I completely agree. Advocacy is one of those skills you can only really master by practicing, and the more you do it, the more familiar you become with the skill, and the more competent you become. And it's kind of linked in with the confidence issue, because quite often people are unconfident initially when it comes to advocacy, but it's only because they've not done much of it. The more advocacy you do, the better you become at the skill, the more confident you become. So it's a snowballing effect. So great answer there.